Welcome to the Arkham Noir tutorial video. In part 1, I'll show you what the components are like and walk you through the setup. The clue cards make up the bulk of the game. They come in 6 different types, identified by the icon at the top of the card. Different cases might have different types of clue cards, but the 6 shown are pretty consistent throughout. Some clue cards have attributes showing in the top left, which we'll deal with in the second part. All clue cards have one of 4 investigative technique icons on the left edge and either one or 2 of those icons on the right edge. They also have one, both, or neither of the penalty icons in the bottom right. Finally, they may have a card effect pictured at the bottom, in brown if it's an optional effect, and in black if it's a mandatory one. The victim cards, of which there are 6, have 2 investigative icons pictured on the right edge. The 4 reference cards have rules information on them and are used to delineate the playing area. The 2 on the right are double-sided and can be flipped to increase the difficulty of the game. The 3 player aid cards are there to give the players information about the card distributions and a turn summary, while the professional contact card gives the player an extra ability and is the only card that can be used in other cases. Setup starts with taking the 4 reference cards and laying them out in front of you on the playing surface, leaving a space 6 cards wide between 2 of the reference cards as pictured. Next, you'll shuffle the victim cards, remove one at random from the game without looking at it, and place the others in a face-down stack to the right of reference card 1. Then you'll draw 2 and place them face-up below reference card 2. These are your open cases, and we'll look at how you play clue cards into them in part 2. Next, you'll shuffle all the clue cards and form a draw stack to the left of reference card 1. Then draw 5 of them and place them face-up in a line to the left of the draw stack in what we will now call the leads row. Then draw 3 more and place them in your hand in what we will now call your hand. And finally, you'll choose which professional contact card to play with. There's a different one in each case, and each one can be played with any other case. That concludes setup. The reference cards laid out in front of you identify other areas which are empty for now, but which we'll get to in part 2. We'll see you then.